Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a kind of quick video. It's going to be over Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard. This video is going to have spoilers. This video is going to be probably fast. It's going to be a rant. It's going to be not the most happy thing ever because I didn't like Glass Sword almost at all until the very last chapter. And I could just stop there. I could just stop and say, I didn't like this book. But I'm gonna, for those 3 people out there that are gonna watch this video, those 3 people that care, this one's for you. Because this is so old, nobody's even reading this anymore. I know. I'm already more than halfway through with King's Cage, the 3rd book, so it's why am I doing this? I don't know. But I can't stop myself. Also, I look like a mess. And I'm sorry. In this book, the story really picks up whenever they're in Tuck, on this island or whatever with the colonel, and we find out that it's Fairly's father, which is cool to know, that's why she's such a hard ass, because her dad is the colonel. Cool. Then, what else? So then Mare is kind of mad because they're treating Cal like a prisoner because he's silver, and yeah, I get it, but also he's helped y'all. But whatever. So he, is a prisoner and blah blah blah. She's mad about it. She doesn't trust anybody, and I just hate that in books, when the main character can't trust anybody, because it makes my heart race the whole book, because I'm everybody's gonna betray you. She makes me not trust anybody too. Whenever Killorn tricked her, I guess, and he gave her up, I seriously believed it. I thought he was turning to the wrong side. I thought he literally I thought Killorn was weak. I thought he was a weak character, and I thought he really did that. And I'm so sorry to Killorn. He proved that he is her best friend. He is Mare's ride or die, and I am so personally sorry, Killorn, that I didn't believe in you. I thought you were a weak character. I'm sorry. But yeah, so he tricked them, and he tricked Mare, and he made her think that he was leading her to be imprisoned and whatever. And then he came and he saved the day and broke them out. And I was he is so smart. That was probably the most significant thing that Killorn will ever do in this series. And I would like to, keep going about the details that happen next, but the rest of the book, is just Fairly, Mare, Cal, Killorn on a jet trying to find new bloods. Which, can we just talk about the word new bloods? She couldn't come up with anything else. She couldn't make up another word, new bloods. That just reminds me of newborns from Twilight, and nobody wants to be reminded of that. Anyway, so the whole book we are looking for new bloods, and it's just why? Why did that have to be a whole book thing? That could have been done in 2 or 3 chapters, and we could have just explored other things. It did not have to be that long. It did not. And so it was extremely repetitive and boring. And I was just why? I don't want to know. I don't want to just be doing the same thing every day and just reading about it. What? So that's what we do. We are on a jet, and we are going to find new bloods all around the country. I don't even know. I don't even have a good idea of what the places look like, because it's hard to imagine, because it's not easy to read, because I don't care. I genuinely don't care. If it's not dialogue, or if it's not Cal talking, I just don't care. And it's not my fault. She wrote the book like that. She could have made it more interesting. It's not my fault. I'm just saying. I sound like a brat, and honestly, it's because I'm sick and I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of everything. Let's keep going. So, we find out that, oh, and Shade's with them. Sorry, I forgot. How could I forget Shade? The jumper. That's, really cool, actually, though. Out that Mare and Cal have been sleeping together every night, and I'm that's so cute. But do we get, their late night talks? Do we get them, falling in love with each other? No! We just get, one paragraph that says, that, oh, Mare and Cal have been sleeping together every night. I know that everybody probably thinks that they're like doing it, but they're not, and all this stuff. And I'm just like, why don't we like get to know like what they talk about? Like how are they gonna literally sleep together every night, but they don't talk about their feelings? They don't talk about Maven, who is like their common denominator, who they both love. Like, how do we not get to know that? But whatever, like whatever, Victoria Aveyard. I don't want to know that. That wouldn't have been more interesting than, you know, finding a new blood and then finding another one and another one and another one all the same way. But what do I know? Okay, so then things seem like they're going good, right? We're gonna go do something else. We're gonna go save the little Legion. We're gonna save the kids. Like, great, right? We have Cameron now, who really is a minor character, but for some reason she's like becomes important, and I'm just like, okay, like, why? Like, Cameron could literally be like replaced with like Giza, Mare's sister, because Mare's family have like no roles except like Shade, but her family literally doesn't. Like, if I had a sister, I would hope that my sister would want to come along with me on my journeys of like trying to save our race or whatever. But like her sister doesn't, and I'm just like, is that accurate? Like, why do they not care? But anyway, Cameron, she can like make people silence their abilities or whatever. So like she can make you not have abilities. That's pretty cool. She's like useful. Okay, so they got her. We're gonna go save the little Legion, like whatever. Then that all goes to poop because Maven is like, I'm getting Mare back. Like, you thought you were gonna get away with this, but Mare is mine and I want her. But I mean, do we ever really see Maven plotting and like wanting Mare? No. We're just like gonna have to accept that he just loves her and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, I'll believe what you want me to believe, but I wish I saw some of it and had some background. But it's fine. So then, yeah, so they're on the jet. And then the way I pictured this in my head was that the jet, like, half of it exploded. And, like, Mare and Cal were, like, falling out. And it was, like, they were, like, staring at each other. They're, like, staring into each other's eyes. And she was, like, she said something, like, I wanted to apologize, but he wouldn't be able to hear me over the sound of the jet. And I know he would want the same thing, so we said it with our eyes, or something like that. And I'm just like, did you really, though? Like, can you really do that? But okay. And yeah, that's just what I pictured. So, that was nice, I guess. Okay, so Shade died, and that was so sad, because after that, we learned kind of that Fairly and Shade had a deep relationship. And then we find out that, the seer John that told Mare that the answer to Fairly's question was yes. I picked this up really early on. I was like, as soon as she like said it and it was like said something about her touching her stomach, I was like, she's pregnant. Oh my gosh. And then I cried more because that's Shade's kid and like he's not gonna be there to be the dad, and that's sad. But anyways, so yeah, so Mare's already pissed off because her brother died, like, who, and the way he died, like, he was coming back to save her, and he didn't know this, but he literally saved her life by jumping in front of her when a needle was coming towards her and it slit his throat. Like, dude, he saved her life and he didn't even see death coming, and that whole thing just makes me so sad. Okay, anyways, so the main thing that I want to get at, I have it right here. Okay, why am I worried about like spoiling people? This is so old. Okay, so Mare kills Ilara, Maven's mom.
Kill her, like, kill that girl, like, no one cares about her.
I was so happy she was dead. That's like the one good thing out of this book, is that she was dead. Anyway, so then Mare gives herself up so that the others can be safe. Whatever. I mean, okay. So basically Maven comes back for Mare to get revenge. So then he takes her and there's like a fly. So then he takes her and he has her in like the royal place or whatever. And he puts a collar on her like a freaking dog. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, Mare. I was like red and embarrassed for her. And he says, let me read this to you. Something glints in his grip. His father's sword, an executioner's blade, I feel shivering cold as he clamps the something around my neck. A collar. Jeweled, gilded, sharp-edged, a beautiful thing of horrors. My blurred tears make it hard to see, until I'm sure of nothing but the black-armored king before me, and the brand scalding my collarbone. There's a chain attached to the collar. A leash. I am nothing more than a dog. He holds it tightly in his fist, and I expect him to drag me from the platform. Instead, he stands.
You put her body on display.
His lips brush my ear as he forces the words through clenched teeth. Pain hums in his voice.
I'll do the same to you.
His expression is unreadable, but his meaning is clear. With one hand, he points at his feet. His fingers are wider than I remember. I do as he says. I kneel. And that's how Glass Sword ends. Like, what? And, like, the thing is that on the cover of Glass Sword, it says kneel or bleed, and I just put the two and two together, and I connected that, and I was like, who puts a person on a leash? And Maven loves her. Like, he put his love on a leash and was like, kneel. And she did. And that's just so sad. And everybody could see it. And I already know, like, you know, the people were watching it, and that's just crazy and that's sad. And I hope Cal comes back for revenge and wants to beat his brother up and kill him. Yeah. That's all I have for you guys today. I'm sorry that I'm, like, yelling, but I don't know. I'm just excited to be filming this, I guess. I hope you like this rant. I feel like my eyes were just closed for so long. I'm delusional because I took medicine. Okay. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you like this video down below. Let's bring that back. I stopped saying my outro because nobody sees it anyways, but, like, I'm gonna bring it back, so let me do it again. Let me do it twice. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you like this video down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!